How long can a small power station power the standard Starlink for? Short answer is probably not very long. My purpose that I'm looking for is simply for tailgating during football season, looking for internet access for 5 to 6 hours or so while tailgating to be able to stream games. The first power station I'm going to use, I believe, has 146 watt hours. The other power station that I'm going to be using is probably twice the size of the other one. Technical watt hours is 288. Okay, so we are on the roof. We got the dish set up right over here. We're going to use the small power station first. It's just been a few minutes and this thing's already down to 89%. Maybe the battery percentage is lying to us, so we'll keep it going to see how long it can last, but it looks like it's dying quickly. It has been about 20 minutes since the thing's been powered up. Battery life on the power station, and yeah, we're at 83%, but it is looking like it has stabilized down a little bit since getting connected to the internet, so maybe a small power station for less than $100 is the move. 30 minutes in, we are at 78%. 45 minutes in here. Let's go ahead, check the battery level, and we are showing 70. We have just hit an hour. All right, so we are sitting at 60%. Overall, this thing's performing better than I expected it to. We've just hit the hour-and-a-half mark for the first power station, the smaller power station. All right, so coming over here to the power station, we are at 45%. Basically what this means is that it can power the Starlink dish for almost 3 hours. So for most people tailgating, this actually would probably work. All right, that means we're gonna use the bigger one now. Now I already expect this power station to last quite a bit longer than that first one did, but even though it's been 10 minutes, let's go ahead and look at the percentage. Showing 94%. We just hit the 30-minute mark with the second power station, so let's go over and check. We are only down to 88%. We are hitting the hour mark right now. We are sitting at 80%. Let's come back again at the hour-and-a-half mark just to see where it's at. Let's go ahead and take a look over at the battery level, the power station, to see how it's doing. We're at 67%. Looks like it's pulling a little bit higher in the wattage now, maybe to keep it warm. Has gotten noticeably colder since the sun's gone down. Temperature is also something that should have been talked about earlier as well, but I'm sure that also plays a role in how long the power stations will last. They're obviously gonna die sooner if it's cold outside, as well as the Starlink too needs to stay heated as well. So it's gonna heat itself if it's cold out. But anyways, assuming that the power indicator on this power station is not lying and is somewhat accurate, we can power this thing for roughly 4.5 hours.